A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not much doing. Yard up to the 23. You talk about this Washington defense.
Yeah, they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They'll throw with Penix.
He finds his man complete. That's Cannon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Robinson.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Now Penix.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Deron Payne. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon.
No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set, ready.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Strike. Check. Strike. Here we go. Here we go.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Ready.
Running on first down, Eckler. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Ritter.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Ritter.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
On the set. Let's go now. Set.
Ritter back to throw. He's got Jordan complete right side.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Right. Right. Let's go.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Set. Hut, hut.
Robinson again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1.
Ritter now.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal, they're the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Here's a 2nd and 5. And looking to throw, Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 61 yards. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Commanders 0. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Ritter.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep, Ray McLeod. .45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Here's Penix.
Man open is Robinson. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 32-yard line.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now 2nd and 9. To the air, Penix.
Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw, Penix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And his kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Final play before the half. Here's Ritter.
And Diggs has it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Commanders, nothing.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
That's good for
Down.
Washington Commanders.
Ritter to throw it.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Second and short now following the fumble.
At the 46-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
It's complete to Diggs.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Set. Go.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Grady Jarrett. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
At the Falcons' 47-yard line.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Six. Ready. Ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
He finds his target, Allen. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Eckler is in. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3.
They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Cannon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
That's good for Washington. 1st down.
Come on, set. Steal, black.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
52 blast. Set.
Ritter from the gun. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Sly on for the extra point.
It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
Pressure can come from all over when we're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Now Penix.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Back now at Commander's Field.
It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They lead as we get set to start the 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Red, cycle.
They'll set up to throw. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Ready.
Ritter off the play fake.
Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identify. Perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now, and it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They'll throw with Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. A give left side to Robinson. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here, well, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side.
Robinson on a give right side. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end,
it's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A huge play there for Washington. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Troy Anderson.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
So a win here for the Falcons, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, he was in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And to be honest, he really made it look easy out there.
So for the Falcons, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Landover.